Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Aristotle famously wrote, "The more you know, the more you realize you don't know." It's a very interesting phrase. It is usually those who know very little that tend to believe that they know everything. Now, one such absolute legend who makes us realize how little we know was Abu Abdullah Muhammad al-Battani, one of the greatest astronomers the world has ever seen. He was often referred to as the Ptolemy of the Arabs. The scientific endeavors of al-Battani are countless and exceptional. Let's look into a few of them. There was a time when people were trying to figure out how long a year actually is. Keep in mind, this is well before all the scientific tools and equipments that we have today. So, to find out how long a year basically is entails to see the amount of time taken for the Earth to revolve around the Sun and come back to its position. Al-Battani accurately calculated this to be 365 days, 5 hours, 46 minutes and 26 seconds, which is just 2 minutes and 22 seconds away from the accurate calculation we know today. That is insanely accurate. Now, we all know seasons change, yeah? And this change in seasons are primarily due to the change in the variation in the distance between the Earth and the Sun throughout the year. Al-Battani was one of the first to observe this variation throughout the year. He was so great that some of his works were more accurate than that of Copernicus. And Copernicus himself based several of his works on al-Battani's texts. Hope you guys know who Copernicus was. He was the man behind the Copernican paradigm shift of 1543, which shifted man's perspective from the Earth as the center of the universe to the Earth revolving around the Sun, which is mentioned in the Quran 1400 years ago. Trigonometry is one such field where the Arabs have had an immense contribution. The concepts of trigonometry were developed throughout the ages by Egyptians, Indians, Chinese, and the Arabs. Al-Battani was the first to discover the reciprocal functions of sine and cos, which you guys know is sec and cosec, and formed the first table of 1 to 90 degrees for sec and cosec. It is people like Al-Battani that show us, the Muslim youth, the importance of chasing knowledge. I would like to conclude my session with what I just started with. Aristotle once said, "The more you know, the more you realize you don't know." Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.